Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So, it says 30 degrees, this one says 32, and this one says -2 centigrade. So welcome to Monday. It's about 3 o'clock, give or take a little bit. Let me put these back before I continue breaking them. What am I up to? I had an early doctor's appointment. You know, those yearly things that you try to do once every 2 years or so, to have my eyes checked, and everything came out fine. But you know how they put those drops in your eyes and then you can't see worth a crap? So he put those drops in my eyes, and I came home and just tired, so I took a quick nap. Got up, still can't see worth a crap. So I figured I might as well do something really stupid and break an antique engine. Actually, that wasn't my plan, but that was the outcome. You guys remember this thing, right? This is a rope start, Briggs and Stratton. So, you know, it's got the flywheel. It had the cover on. There's the cover and the flywheel, and it had this bolt holding the flywheel on. And could anybody see the problem with this bolt? Yeah, Harvey broke it. Once the bolt snapped, the flywheel came right off. I mean, if you look at this engine, I mean, it is just a sweet old engine. Even has the original spark plug, I think, right? It's painted black. It's got that knurled knob on top. So this is kind of a major screw up. I mean, this twists in here. Turns out when I went to take the flywheel off, I was this has a left-handed bolt, and I was going in the wrong direction. I first tried to take it off and it wouldn't come off, you know, wouldn't spin off. So I checked it with my blind eyes from being dilated and all. So I checked it and looked it over, and I checked it 3 times. I said, no, this is the right direction, this is the right direction. Snap. And then might have came a profanity or two, and there I am. Now, what to do? Given the shaft size, I don't know, this is a 2 or 3. I guess what I could do is fish around. Maybe there's some website out there that sells antique engine parts. I got this guy here. I don't know if you guys could see it. I don't know if there's enough light. I think all these are dead. Yeah, that's why they're sitting there. This one's good though. So I got that guy sitting there. That's a different, I think that's a 3. That's got a recoil start on it. Probably what I'll do is that's also got the vacuum type carburetor. You know, gas tank attached directly to the carburetor, and it pulls gas up. This has a an updraft, right? Air comes through and updrafts. Anyway, this just plain sucks. I don't know if there's any magic fix to this. I guess one could kind of bore into the crank if they're really good, and then kind of put a rod into it so it's sitting perfectly straight, right? So these things are really nice. And then maybe, I don't know, tack weld around it, grind it down, throw an extra washer on there, hope for the best. I don't know. Some of you guys have been working on this stuff as long as I have. So yeah, if anybody's got a nice easy fix, let me know. Other than poking around with like these generators, I've been just trying to clean up somewhat and you guys probably won't really notice. But I've been going through things like one box at a time. Musty One said that it would take me a month to clean this place up. It's probably a month of working absolutely every single day to do it, not just a few minutes, a couple of hours. I showed you the temperature. If you kind of look at the sky, and if you were like me as a kid and like to fall off of motorcycles and mini bikes and go-karts and all that, and you got the bones to prove it. Yeah, it's very damp, feels like snow, and as a matter of fact, they're kind of predicting a modified nor'easter. We're supposed to get a whole load of rain, like mega rain, and then it's supposed to start as snow tonight, and then it's supposed to go to rain and melted, but like by mega rain, like 2-3 inches of rain. And that's to the point where I start having a little trouble here at the Horde. I put in, I guess they call this a French drain, right? Goes to a pipe, and the pipe goes out. Comes out over here, like you guys are all interested in my French drain. You probably like to see pictures of a French maid instead. But anyway, so the French drain comes out over here. See the pipe? And it used to be, believe it or not, that pipe barely went into, was it about the stream level? The stream really wasn't all that much lower. But since I've done all this work to this, it's draining a lot better. But you can see by the water level, and it's hard to tell. Let me put both in the camera angle. If you're looking at that water level, you're looking at, maybe 18 to 24 inches below right here. And if you're standing right here and you look at the garage, you realize you're more or less at the same level. So I don't have a lot of kids dropping their Super Balls. Since I've dug the drainage, my drainage has improved, but I really don't have a lot of room for leeway, so to speak. If we get like 3 inches and it begins to pool on the driveway, kind of gets to the French drain, and the French drain removes it mostly, but not, it kind of takes it. But if I end up with like a couple of inches of water, the French drain is more or less level, and all that water kind of overwhelms it. It's only a 4-inch pipe. Then it kind of backs up against the garage doors, and then the swimming pool begins in here. I have kind of a sump. You guys definitely can't see this, but I have kind of a sump right there, and I put a pump in it, and I run the hose out. But once again, look at the hose. It's about 1-inch hose, and if I end up with even 1/8 of an inch of water up against the garage doors, look at the amount of water I got coming in, right? So the pump overwhelms also. The nice thing about having the pump there, when the rain stops and the water stops coming in, the pump gets it out really pretty quick. So that's happiness, because the water's out quick, and then it's gone. If the door is closed from the sump up to here is like 3 inches, 2 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches. So the bad thing is, after a while, the water starts pushing. You guys can't see any of this. but it starts pushing against the door and starts coming in under the door, and then the real joy begins. So whilst I'm poking around with this motor and breaking things, I'm also taking note what's on the floor, what I need to get up off the floor, and make sure it doesn't get into trouble. The generators, between being up on the wheels and in the bucket, they don't get wet. They stay dry. On another topic, though, if I get all that rain and the power goes out, I do have a sump in the basement that's no longer powered, but you guys could see my other issue, right? I'm standing in water here. Oh, look at me like an idiot playing with generators, right? That's how one gets to meet their dead relatives. So anyway, you guys could see what I'm up to. Folks, thanks for watching and commenting and subscribing. If there's some secret, some trick, some amazing way of fixing that shaft, please share it with me. Or even if there's a redneck hacking way to fix that shaft, share it with me. This engine's never been apart, and I just as soon not completely tear it apart. If I have to, I have to, but I'd rather not. So there we are, folks. Remember, thanks for watching and commenting and subscribing, and remember to enjoy all your days. Before you go torquing on a bolt, you might want to see which way removes it and which way breaks it. Take care, folks. Bye.